We are back live. Sorry we had a connection problem for getting it started back up, but we are back live. Hello and welcome. Collect Co. We are here. We are here. I just don't have my, it's not mirrored here. I got it though. I just don't have the comments up here. Windowed projector, is that what you go to? Nope, that wasn't it. Full screen projector? I got it. Yeah, full screen projector. Okay, sorry for the delayed part 2. I hit the button to start streaming and it didn't stream. Sorry it took a while, but we're back. We're going to go back through everything tonight one more time. Kind of quickly, but we'll do it. I don't think I'm even going to share it anywhere. Well, I got some time, so let me get it shared in the group because some people may not have knew we were coming back for part 2. So let me just cancel what I just said and get it shared. Sorry for the delay. Of course, it's a late part 2, but we had a long part 1. So yeah, let me share that. And yep. All right, there's Collect Co. Got it shared in the group. Let me get our comment feed pulled back up. Chat. And boom. Okay, so one of the last things we went through was this crate of vintage. Let me set it over here. Yes, we've already sold Eat 'em and Smile. David Lee Roth, that is gone. By the way, I did get some Taco Bell, so Chad's not going to be grumpy. And I'll be willing to cut possibly some deals. Possibly. Key word. Possibly. Alrighty, let me start with the very first thing I went through tonight, which would be this crate right here. This is our new vinyl arrivals for tonight. About 4 crates can fit into one. So let me go through that. And let's do that right now. Michael Church, first author of the night. He said The Who by numbers 13. You know, 13 is such a bad number. I don't like 13, but I will do 14. The Who by numbers 14. The Who by numbers. Michael Church, you can be the first sale of part 2. Do you have any Rush 2112 sealed? If so, I'll take one. Susie, I've got Rush 2112 for $36.99 if you want one. Just say 2112 sold. 2112 sold. Okay. New vinyl arrivals from tonight. Let me actually go ahead. I have a feeling Susie's going to say 2112 sold. So let me go ahead and go over here and pull one of those. Ooh, we're getting low stock. I'm glad I ordered more of those. Wow, 1 copy left of 2112. I got to change that. I want all Rush albums in stock at all time, just like we do Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd. Same thing needs to be for Rush, Metallica, all these artists. We always keep all their albums in stock. I got to order about 20 more of those. I better do that while I can because they're probably almost gone. I got 1 left if anybody wants it. That's scary. That's scary. Okay, so new vinyl recap. We have Third Eye Blind Unplugged. Third Eye Blind Unplugged, $28.99, Volume 1. That is, it feels like 2 LPs. It is 2 LPs. No? Is it? Yeah, that's 2 LPs. Third Eye Blind Unplugged, $28.99. I have 2 of those left. We have several copies, but not many compared to how many we probably do need. Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream, $99.99. 2 LP. Beautiful. Sounds great too. There's the Canned Heat, Living the Blues. That's on pink and yellow vinyl. New and sealed. Pink and yellow vinyl. This is originally a Record Store Day exclusive. $44.99. James Bragg on Third Eye Blind. James Bragg on Third Eye Blind. So Michael Church got the Who for 14. Susie got 2112. James Bragg on Third Eye Blind. Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. I've got 2 copies left. Defenders of the Faith, $28.99. Some heads are going to roll. $28.99 for Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. 2 of those left. Sherry Darnell also wants a Third Eye Blind Unplugged. I think that's all I can get of those. I think those are going to be gone. 1 copy, surprisingly, of Depeche Mode Black Celebration, $36.99. Depeche Mode Black Celebration, $36.99. Which one on here is it that I like? I can't remember. I have it added in my iTunes, but I can't remember. Depeche Mode, $36.99. Black Celebration. Coldplay. I can hear the start of this song in my head at any given time. It lives in my head, rent-free. Viva La Vida, Coldplay, $36.99. Fly on the Windscreen. Is that a song on Depeche Mode? Oh, okay. I read that and I thought you said there's a fly on the screen, and I was kind of looking at the camera, but that's a song on Depeche Mode. I can't remember which one it is. I'll have to check. Coldplay is $36.99. My last copy for a while of De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising, on magenta vinyl. That's on magenta vinyl. We actually have a waiting list for the black vinyl. Some people prefer black vinyl over colored vinyl. You know, black vinyl is supposed to sound a little bit better. And, of course, if you have the true virgin audiophile vinyl, it's almost transparent. But De La Soul, $39.99. I got another restock of Kiss Love Gun. These are $33.99. 2014 remaster, Kiss Love Gun. And if you want to take back, if you want to almost relive your childhood, you can open this up and it looks just like the original when you open it up, $33.99. Or you can pretend you were a kid in the 70s. I wasn't. I might open one up to do that. Restock of Tom Petty Echo, $29.99 for Tom Petty Echo. $29.99. We have 3 of those in stock. And, of course, lots of Greta Van Fleet, Anthem of the Peaceful Army. Yes, I have more Exit Stage left. I didn't actually show those tonight because the list is not full, meaning we don't have them all in yet. We are for sure getting them. I've got like 75 on the way, and right now I only need like 12 more. So, yes, if you want to rush Exit Stage left, now's the time to claim it. The Cramps, Smell of Female, $28.99. And then Talking Heads, $77. $31.99 for Talking Heads, $77. We sold a couple. We have 2 left. This is Led Zeppelin, In Through the Outdoor, $34.99. Led Zeppelin, In Through the Outdoor. 180-gram remaster. The only Slipknot, yeah. Well, I'll have to check. This may be one of the only Slipknots we have left. Their newest album, limited edition neon yellow vinyl. That is $38.99. Slipknot, The End So Far. And I've got 2 copies of a new release. This is Enough's Enough Tweaked. Enough's Enough Tweaked. Green vinyl, $29.99. Stephen Chesney is all in on the Love Gun. I have 3 of those left. New vinyl. Let me go through those one more time. Actually, Smashing Pumpkins got pulled in here because we had a new buyer get on tonight. And they's like, we want 1 each of all the Smashing Pumpkins except Melancholy. So that is $99.99. Canned Heat is $44.99. Judas Priest, Depeche Mode, Coldplay, De La Soul, Love Gun, Tom Petty Echo. I think I had a waiting list for that. I need to check that. Greta Van Fleet, Anthem, Cramps, Talking Heads, Led Zeppelin, Slipknot, Enough is Enough. That's crate number 1. New vinyl recap for Tuesday night sale. Let me go ahead and put something up for auction. I do have a couple Japanese records I will run. Melancholy, I have those in stock if you want one. Melancholy's $199.99. They are $200. I have like 5 or 8 left maybe. Yep. We need to get all those out and actually tag them, if not tonight, by tomorrow, so we can know how many we actually do have left. We don't have them even tagged from last week yet. Dakota has the Talking Heads 77 pulled. Thank you, Josh. We already have one of those pulled for Dakota. I've got him down for one. Greg Hagewood wants a Love Gun. I need to order another 10 copies of that because now I'm only down to 2. I've only got 2 copies of Kiss Love Gun left. I actually have the German version that doesn't have the S's. They don't allow those S's in Germany, so they do alternate ones. I have the German one in stock too, but it's about $15 more because it's an import. Okay, another restock from tonight. Slayer, South of Heaven, that is $36.99. Slayer, South of Heaven, $36.99. Ministry, Sphinctor, that's limited edition 1000 on red vinyl. Ministry is $44.99. Third Eye Blind, a collection. Third Eye Blind is $41.99. If you don't really know a lot about their music, if you want to look up the song Semi-Charmed Life or Jumper, you've definitely heard those before. $41.99. Kings of Leon, Youth and Young Manhood, $41.99. And the amazing sounding Delicate Sound of Thunder, which I always love that title too. Pink Floyd, that's a 2LP live Pink Floyd album, $49.99. All right, let me run 2 more Japanese auctions, or our first 2 here. I've got a copy of Eagles, One of These Nights. That's a $45 start. This is a near mint, pristine Japanese pressing of the Eagles, One of These Nights. Look how nice. Looks unplayed. $45 start on that. There's the Japanese flip. What else is on here? One of These Nights. Lion Eyes, Take It to the Limit, After the Thrill Is Gone. Some of the hits on that album. Textured cover, near mint with Obi. That's a $45 start on the Eagles, One of These Nights. And then we have Rainbow, Down to Earth. Rainbow, Down to Earth, another near mint pristine Japanese pressing. Red Polydor Japanese pressing. Near mint and pristine. There is the Japanese insert. There's the very nice cover with Obi. And this is also a $45 start. So first 2 Japanese auctions of part 2. $45 and $45 starts. Okay, so we showed Pink Floyd. Eric Church, by the way, it's technically a new pressing. So what they've done is they marked these, what edition they are. So before this was out, any other version of this on Discogs was probably $60 plus. This is blue vinyl. It's technically a 3rd pressing, but if you just want it, it's $44. I'm assuming all the other ones probably aren't going to go down because they really determine what pressing they are. I'm sure a first pressing is not cheap. Probably, I'm going to guess it's $80 or more. I don't know, though. Metallica Garage Inc. is $54.99. Triple LP Metallica. I didn't realize I was sold out of that, but I was. Yeah, this is one of the last Slipknots we have left of this one. For sure of this one. That's All Hope Is Gone. $36.99. That's on orange vinyl. Led Zeppelin 3. Got more of those in stock, finally. I didn't realize I was out, or pretty much almost out, $31.99. And we got this Slipknot too. We had more than I thought. This is the Gray Chapter. $36.99 for the Gray Chapter. $36.99. Let's see. Let's see here. You should see if you can get the Crown Lands of Corn Fearless. Russian Zeppelin would love them. I will check into that. I will definitely check into that. In Hendry, if you want De La Soul, De La Soul is still available, and those are $39.99 if you want one. Okay, now let's recap some of the vintage from the night. I will start from the oldest stuff first and work my way back around to the most recent. There's only one other. I have plenty of other new vinyl I can show you, but there's really the only thing left is, which when I make a post about these, well, we won't have many left. That's Warrant Dog Eat Dog, $44.99. I'm going to start putting these right away on Discogs and eBay. I have 108 more copies that shipped out today. So I have over 100 of these in stock. They will be around for probably until the end of the week, and then they'll all be gone. If you don't have one already, $44.99. I have sold everybody probably, some people bought both pressings. But just in case you don't, or if you know somebody who might want one, let me know. We've got a lot of new customers recently because of those Warrant records. So, also, what else is there? Oh, all the Rush titles. So, if you're looking for a Rush album, I've got them. I think we determined we have 12 different Rush albums right now we have in stock. And here's the one that we've listened to so far that came in today. I plan on listening to side 1. This is Rush, A Farewell to Kings. Rush, A Farewell to Kings. That's the only one I've listened to today so far, $36.99. I'm probably going to listen to Stage Left and Hemispheres as well while I'm pricing more records for tonight. I get zoned in. The store's empty. I'm playing Rush and I'm pricing records. That's what I do here until like 5 a.m., sometimes 7 a.m. Okay, we need to pull Hendry, A De La Soul, and we can go ahead and start going through these right here. So I definitely, if the rest of my De La Soul order ships, I will have over 100 copies of both colors. This is magenta, and it includes a comic insert. No Presto. That's the only one that's kind of missing. I will say most of the later ones we don't have. Let me see if I can name them again. Caress of Steel, Fly By Night, 2112, Moving Pictures, Permanent Waves, Signals, Power Windows, Hold Your Fire, Hemispheres, Farewell to Kings, Exit Stage Left, and Vapor Trails. Okay, that's the last time I'm going to read all those off because I try to every night. Recap of new vintage stuff. Fly, Yoko Ono, 1971 OG Apple pressing with poster, $74.99. George Harrison, live in Vancouver. That's a 2LP live George Harrison, $99.99. I want to listen to that too. This is called Tiny Moving Parts. This couch is long and full of friendship, $34.99. 2013 white vinyl. Test for Echo and Roll the Bones. Definitely not. Those are ones that I have extensive waiting list. We actually don't have a waiting list. If we did, it'd probably be 200-300 people wanting a copy of that. I've got a ton back ordered. We are just waiting on them. John Fitzgerald Kennedy, a memorial album. JFK is $19.99. That's a compilation of speeches. Airport 1975, music from the original motion picture soundtrack. That is sealed from 1974, $24.99. The Thing. I was waiting for somebody to take some action on this one. Music from the motion picture, John Carpenter's The Thing, $79.99. Looks like somebody patched it. It had a sticker, probably sticker residue. It looks like somebody touched it up with a black Sharpie to make it look a little bit better. I don't think John did that. $79.99, 1982. To Live and Die in L.A., Wang Chung, $19.99. Flashdance soundtrack is $19.99. Endless Love soundtrack is $19.99. Curtis Blow, The Breaks, that is $24.99 from 1980. Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Goodbye Cruel World. Elvis Costello is $24.99. Country Joe and the Fish, Electric Music for the Mind and Body, $29.99. Has the original inner sleeve. Nice copy. That looks like it's unplayed. The Who Are You picture disc. That is $39.99. The Who Are You picture disc, $39.99. Nazareth, Malice in Wonderland. Nazareth is $19.99. Malice in Wonderland, that is $19.99. The Pretenders, Learning to Crawl. Back on the Chain Gang, $19.99. Really clean copy. And the Monkees, Best of the Monkees Then and Now. That's a gatefold Monkees compilation. It looks like it includes some kind of book with it too. $24.99. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. Some kind of solicitation for video cassette, which I think is another word for VHS. $24.99. De La Soul, it came out this week. We already sold them all, or we've already filled all the orders and whatnot. Jethro Tull is sealed, $29.99. Now, back to some of these records. What do we have here? This is $99.99. Somebody help me out here. This is Sim Eternal. Clear vinyl. That is $99.99. There you have it. Some of these may need to go on Discogs as soon as tonight. I'm about to start listing a ton of discs. I started actually last night, putting stuff again on Discogs. Stuff that we need to list immediately. Motion picture soundtrack, I Am the Movie, 1999. We have The Format, Dog Problems. The Format, Dog Problems. What an interesting cover. $74.99. It's called Bring Me the Horizon, Simp Eternal. Simp Eternal. The Academy is almost here. The Academy, $79.99, 2013 green vinyl. Jason Kenton wants Motion City. That's sold to Jason Kenton. Mono, You Are There, 2006 blue-green vinyl, $49.99. The Odd Couple Singers, $24.99, 1973. Don Adams, Get Smart, $24.99. I'm actually going to keep this if no one buys it. I kept The Girl from U.N.C.L.E. too. I did some shopping myself. I figured it was some stuff that y'all probably wouldn't want, and I do. I'm going to keep that. I like spy stuff, of course. Let me show you The Girl from U.N.C.L.E. that I kept. It's not for sale, so no one even think. But I thought this was pretty cool. The Girl from U.N.C.L.E. I collect spy stuff, as you can tell. I have way too much of it. Price on The Pretenders. John Ambrosic. The Pretenders is $19.99. The Best of Lenny Bruce, $14.99. Feeling the Space, Yoko Ono and the Plastic Ono Band. This is a 1973 LA press. Sealed? No, it's not sealed. It is on Apple, though. 73 Los Angeles. John Lennon, Shaved Fish. That's a hits comp, $24.99. Give Peace a Chance, Instant Karma. Mother, Imagine, Number 9 Dreams. Papa Nebo is a 1971 white label promo, $24.99. The Who, I messed up again. Pete Townsend, Who Came First, $19.99. LA Express, $9.99. Kool and the Gang, Emergency, $14.99. Eric Clapton, I meant to check the label on this, $34.99. It's an RSO repress, near mint though. Eric Clapton, $34.99. Days of Heaven, $34.99. Doc Watson, Elementary, $24.99. Elementary Dr. Watson, Doc Watson, that's $24.99. Poussette Dart Band, $9.99. The Babies, On the Edge. The Babies is $14.99. Leo Kottke, Ice Water, $9.99. Elvis Costello is $24.99. Elvis Costello is $24.99. The Beatles, 67 to 70, is $49.99. This is the Apple. So that's the, boy, that's very nice. That's the Apple pressing. And then this is the Capital pressing. This is in shrink wrap. There's the Capital pressing. But it has Apple labels. No, wait a minute. I got the, are they both Apple? Hold on a second. Wow, this one has, I'm just now noticing this. This one has a hype sticker on the back. This one has a hype sticker on the back, and it has, of course, they all are supposed to have this, but I've never seen one. Is that actually on the cover? It is. I've never seen one with a track listing hype sticker on the back. I've never seen that before. And I've had some of these sealed, so that's $49.99. And then this one's weird. It has a Capital label on the back, but this is also Apple. So these are both Apple pressings. So if you want a nice set of those, that's a perfect copy set right there. $49.99 each on those. Nikki Lane, I got to pull that for Josh. Josh, there's your Nikki Lane. Waylon, It's Only Rock and Roll, $24.99 on Waylon Jennings. It's Only Rock and Roll. Roy Orbison, Crying, $19.99. That's a wax time, 180 gram, beautiful copy. Roy Orbison, $19.99. Eddie Cochran, Jazz Classics reissue, $19.99. Tears for Fears. This is a laser disc. This is a laser disc. This is not vinyl. $29.99 for Tears for Fears. That is Tears Roll Down, their greatest hits. Jason Isbell, Sirens of the Ditch, $24.99. And the Crickets, the Chirping Crickets with Buddy Holly, $19.99 on that. Does anybody else want to make an offer, want anything out of there, especially to make an offer? We're here. We've done a part 2. We need to sell these. I'm waiting for y'all. Derek said he'd give 35 for the Rainbow. You know, it's awfully late. I put it up for a $45 start. No one bid. Let me check a couple things. Derek and Mark, how about let's do 40 and 40? And I would say thank you, and thanks for tuning back in for part 2. And y'all would probably get a pretty good deal. I have a feeling if I would have showed any of these maybe earlier when there was 5 times as many people watching, you may have to pay a little bit more. So I'll do 40 and 40. That's for Derek Hartman and Mark Shelton. If not, it looks like somebody else wants to pay 40 for Rainbow. All right, they're both going to take those for 40 and 40. Let me see here. All right, so first we got, who said sold first? Mark Shelton said sold first on the Eagles, $40. Derek said sold on Rainbow, $40. So Derek was second. John Ambrosic said he'd give 15 for the Pretenders. You know what, John? I'm going to sell that to you because I want you to enjoy listening to Back on the Chain Gang. When you're listening to that song, just think of Chad who made you a deal on that. Both Beatles for 80. Ah, Neil, these are so nice. Especially with that on the back. I wish John Young was watching to see if he'd seen that before. I have not. John's probably handled a few more Beatles albums than I have. Don't tell him I said this, but he's a lot older than I am. I will sell you both of these for, let's do it for 88. Let's do 88. So nice. You won't be disappointed. Has the, let's see. Yeah, this one has that insert too that's on the back. Yeah, that's a good set. Of course, we have these a lot in Japanese pressings, but some people want these US. This is so good. This is so good. All right, sell that to Neil. That's Neil Smith Tanner. Let's just do them for $44.44. James Bragg, I have one copy of Vapor Trails. It's kind of pricey because it's out of print, but I will make you a deal on it. We will write that down. I think I've got one on Discogs for $79.99. I had 5 on there not too long ago, and I pulled 4 of them for $59.99. So James Bragg, if you want it, I have one left. It's $59.99. It's on Discogs for $79.99. But James, if you want it, we will go pull it. I got to work on Discogs inventory tonight, actually. Josh, I'm going to have some stuff for us to list tomorrow while you're here at the store. Hopefully, like, between me and you, we can list about 3 crates tomorrow. The Crickets, Joshua Pepper. This is a Wax Time 180-gram limited edition reissue. It is mint in shrink wrap. That is $19.99. James Bragg says he'll take it. Let's make a note to pull a Vapor Trails for $59.99. Jeffrey, you were actually second on Rainbow. Derek was the first to make an offer. If you had made an offer before him, you could have had it. But Derek was first on making an offer. That's how that works. That's $19.99. Anybody else? I got another crate of vintage to go through one more time before I change crates. Just want to make sure. I'm probably going to do a leftover crate in the group as a flip video. I also posted a crate of on sale new vinyl, and I think we sold all of it. I got to tag all that tonight too. Let everybody know who won what, and then find some more. All right. Is this the right crate? It is. All right, so this is some more. This is a vintage recap, so keep in mind, at $11.50, if you're sticking around with us, especially if you're a regular buyer, I will be very considerate on negotiating with you prices unless it's something just I absolutely can't discount. Song list on the Crickets. This actually includes 4 bonus tracks. Oh Boy, Not Fade Away, You've Got Love, Maybe Baby, It's Too Late, Tell Me How, Blue Days, Black Nights, Rock Around with Ollie V, That'll Be the Day, I'm Looking for Someone to Love, An Empty Cup, Send Me Some Lovin', Last Night, Rock Me Baby, Don't Come Back Knockin', I'm Changing All Those Changes. I actually got more Japanese to put up. Let me do 2 more. I've got REO, Bruce, Beatles, Queen, Eagles, Edgar Winter, Van Halen, Journey, Rainbow. Let me do another Rainbow. And I've actually got let's do this Rolling Stones. So Rolling Stone Still Life is a Japanese pressing. This is a live Rolling Stones concert from 1981. I don't know a decade where the Stones wasn't filling up stadiums. I guess the 60s, but they were still huge, right? They just weren't selling out stadiums yet. That wasn't a thing in the 60s. It has a Japanese 2-page flip. Pristine Japanese vinyl. $45 start for the Rolling Stone Still Life. And we have Rainbow. This has an obi rip at the bottom. The obi is ripped right down here. And this is a $45 start. $45 start. Near mint and pristine. There's the insert for it. And this is Rainbow straight between the eyes. That guitar went right through that guy's head. Either that's a small guitar or he had a really big head, because that's not proportionally drawn correctly. $45 start on Rainbow. And then the only Japanese that did not sell is Simon & Garfunkel's Greatest Hits. That's a $35 buy it now. And here's a sleeve to something. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. And then Around the World in 80 Days. That's $20. That's VG Plus, Simon & Garfunkel's Pristine. Okay. To the crate. Completely Well, B.B. King. This is in shrink wrap. Completely Well, B.B. King, $26.99. Michael Jackson, Music and Me, $24.99. Michael Jackson, Music and Me. More Beatles. This looks like a live, unofficial, their last show. And I know that was in 1966. I can't remember quite where, but that was their last concert. I need to listen to that. Actually, I need to figure out when that was, and then I need to listen to see how good that sounds. I got a lot of bootlegs I need to listen to. The Beatles First and Tony Sheridan. That's their first recordings when they was with Tony Sheridan. My Bonnie, Sweet Georgia Brown. That's $19.99. Jack Bruce of Cream, the bass player from Cream. This is At His Best, $29.99. It's a Jack Bruce compilation, $29.99. James Bragg on BB. That is B.B. King. So did James Bragg. Derek, thank you. Good night. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're on tomorrow. And if anybody else has to sign off, tomorrow, 7 o'clock, we'll be showing new stuff again. Alan Parsons Project, Turn of a Friendly Card. Near Mint, $19.99. Blackfoot, Tom Catton, $19.99 for Blackfoot, Tom Catton. Michael Schenker Group, One Night at Budokan, $29.99 for MSG. 24 of Hank Williams' Greatest Hits, $29.99. Hank Williams' Greatest Hits, 2 LP. One of the few John Lee Hookers that did not sell tonight. Boogie Chillin', Grab It While You Can, I Can't Believe It, $29.99. A John Lee Hooker album that did not sell. It will probably sell now. John Cale is a 1977 UK. John Cale, as in the guy from the Velvet Underground, $24.99. Eric Clapton, Slow Hand, original master recording, MoFi, $149.99. I can't believe no one even claimed it or made an offer on it. I've got now 6 or 8 out of print MoFi pressings. I've got Huey Lewis, Clapton, David Bowie. I'm about to bring them all out, and we're just going to put them up for auction one night and get them sold. Brent Rabley, first to Hooker. James Bragg, You Were Second. That goes to Brent Rabley. 25 for Alan Parsons and Blackfoot. Sold. Sell those to Nick Todd for $25. Sold and sold. Thank you, Nick. Now, we got a couple obscure things here. First record is Pishkin Black, Raised to the Ground, 1999, 2013 white vinyl. Mono Pelican, limited edition split LP, 2005 red vinyl, 1999. You're Gonna Miss It All, Modern Baseball, 2014 green and white vinyl, $29.99. Modern Baseball. Bless the Fall, Awakening, $39.99. Was this A Day to Remember? Yeah, A Day to Remember, Homesick, $119.99. A Day to Remember, Homesick, $119.99. Parkway Drive, Deep Blue, $29.99. Hourglass. This is early recordings. This was the name of the group. There's Dwayne and Greg Allman, Hourglass. This actually has some stuff on it I really like. $36.99, 2 LP, Dead Near Mint. I don't like saying dead mint. Dead Near Mint. That's Hourglass. Sadistic Micah Band, or Mika, one of the two, $29.99. Faulty Tower, second sitting, $14.99. Tales of Mystery and Imagination, Edgar Allan Poe. That's actually a Portuguese pressing, $19.99. What do we have here? Touche Amore, $24.99, 2011 US. X, the only X album left, Under the Big Black Sun, $24.99. One of the few Neil Young albums left, On the Beach, $24.99. Now we're getting into some of the leftovers from the Murfreesboro collection. OG ZZ Top Tejas, $34.99. Lily May, Third Man Records pressing, $19.99. The Exciting Lloyd Price, Lottie Miss Claudie, $19.99 on Lloyd Price. Jerry Lee Lewis Live, Austin City Limits, $19.99. Jennifer Nettles, Playing with Fire, that's $19.99. The Siegel Schwarl Band, $14.99. And Tony Matthews, Condition Blue, $14.99. Is the price sticker directly on the cover of Hourglass. Let me see here. Our price tag, this one, no. No, we keep them on, now we keep them on the sleeves. We used to put them on the covers, but because of theft here in the store, people swapping, but we put them on the jackets now. James Bragg, sell James ZZ Top for $30. So did James Bragg. We got two Nighthawks. This is called Side Shot, $9.99, and Hotspot, $9.99. Siegel Shore Band, $14.99. We do have some old records. If we're ever going to do old stuff, there may be some with the price tag on the cover. We put them on the back, so if you do have to peel them off, maybe it won't hurt it too bad. But most of the high-end stuff we put on a sticker now, and actually all of it we put on the sleeve. I think everybody is very thankful for that. John Mayall, $19.99, and Elvin Bishop Hog Heaven, $14.99. Elvin Bishop Hometown Boy, $14.99. Delbert McClinton, Second Wind, $9.99. Someone said that was really good earlier. Mono Pelican Split. That was $19.99, I believe, Ken. Let me find that in here for you. Mono Pelican Split. I have to do a research on some of these bands. Limited edition, Split LP, Temporary Residence, limited version, 2005 red vinyl, $19.99. Here's the Man, Dynamic, Bobby Bland, $19.99. Live, Elvin Bishop, Raising Hell. If anybody wants an Elvin Bishop bundle, you will get a discount for sure if you're buying all those. We have a lot of Elvin Bishop. Lots of collections around here. Have those. One Track Mind, $9.99. There's the open copy of Canned Heat on colored vinyl, $34.99. Chicken Shack, Luther Johnson, $19.99. Another blues record surprisingly left over. Climax Blues Band, $14.99. Country Joe and the Fish, we had an OG. There's the reissue, $19.99. Another blues record, Larry Davis Funky Stuff, $14.99. And another Luther Dickinson and the Cooperators, 1000 blue vinyl, $19.99. BB Year, Bobby Bland. This one, Brent, maybe. That's a Wax Time from 2008. Kyle Morgan says he'd give $15 for Lloyd Price. Sell that to Kyle Morgan for $15. James Bragg got ZZ Top for $30. That's sold to Kyle for $15. Now, pretty much the only thing left was the last crate we went through before the end of part 1, and that was our check condition. That was our check condition crate. So let me flip through that, and that's the last crate for tonight. It's a recap of our leftover check condition, which there are some fantastic check condition records in this crate, so I hope everybody pays attention. Blues bundle with BB. So I've got, unless you're classifying Climax Blues Band, I've got 3 pretty much true blues albums here. Also, if you're including Luther Dickinson. I know I've seen him on, I'm pretty sure this is newer, but I've seen him on Blues Comps. So before I go any further, Brent, these 3 here, or do you want to add anything with it? To let me know before I start calculating a price. And let me grab that crate of check condition stuff. Elvis Presley. I have lots of Elvis. I just don't have any in a bin Right now, there's one more. Okay, Chicken Shack. Yeah, Chicken Shack. All right, I'll get you a price on that. Let me go ahead and put the check condition crate up here. Not much left in this as usual. The check condition bin usually gets wiped out. I'm surprised there's this much left, especially with some of the titles that's in here. If not, we'll reshow them again later this week, earlier, and they'll probably sell. Okay, you're buying these four. They're stickered 19, 15, 19, or excuse me, 19, 15. We'll do 15, 10, 15, 15. $20 off. That's 20, 40, 60, 75. So that's 15, 15, 30, 40, $55. What is that, like 20% off, 25% off? So that's a total of 30, 45, $55, $20 off for those four. How could you say no? Okay, check condition. We have the two sides of Leonard Nimoy, Spock. It would look even better if you want to work on trying to peel that rest of that sticker off. It may actually, I think that will come off. Do some work on it. That's VG Plus $24.99. Lou Reed is EX $59.99. 1972 orange label OG. EX is not a bad looking record. This thing actually looks really clean. Sell those to Brent Rabley for $50. Those four records. He said 50 sounds better. Yeah, for you, not me. Or for Tanner. Now I can't go to Taco Bell. That's literally my Taco Bell order tomorrow night. That $5. Now I've got to go hungry. Thanks a lot, Brent. Warren Zevon. Stand in the Fire, recorded live at the Roxy, EX $32.99 for Warren Zevon. Van Halen, Women and Children First, a VG copy, $19.99. A VG copy, $19.99. Van Halen, Women and Children First. The Folk Ballads of Ronnie Hawkins, VG Plus, $19.99 from 1960. Good old Ronnie Hawkins. The Monkees, Head, a VG copy, $29.99, a 1968 stereo pressing. Beverly Hills Cop is EX $14.99. Slade, Sladist, VG Plus $19.99. Eric Clapton, Georgia Peach, 1972, live unofficial, VG copy $24.99. Captain Beyond, Dawn Explosion, VG Plus $19.99. The Times They Are Changing, Bob Dylan. This is a 67 Pittman pressing, EX $49.99, Columbia 2i stereo. Loverboy, self-titled, VG Plus $14.99. Get the Knack EX $17.99, My Sharona. Scott Smith said 15 on Slade, sold to Scott Smith. Ultravox, Ha Ha Ha, VG Plus $14.99. Elvis Costello, Almost Blue, VG Plus $16.99. Guns N' Roses, this is I can't believe this didn't sell. It is a VG copy, but it is OG. Well, it's not the first robot rape cover, but it's not 180 gram is what I'm trying to say. It is from 1987. VG copy, $49.99. Devo, New Traditionalist, VG copy, $14.99. Chicago 17 is EX $7.99. Mystic Number National Bank, VG copy, $19.99. Mystic Number National Bank. That looks interesting. Of course, the Soft Machine record is one of the more pricier ones in here. 1968 uncensored cover, VG copy, $79.99. And Led Zeppelin 2 is a VG minus, $19.99. All right, Jeff Capri on Guns N' Roses. Jeff, are you a first-time buyer with us? If so, thank you and welcome. If I probably would have showed this a little bit earlier and auctioned it, it probably would have brought more, but it looks like Jeff is going to claim this for $49.99. Jeff, if you're a first-time buyer, I'll go ahead and I'll give you some instructions, but please say first-time buyer before I go into that spiel and waste a lot of oxygen. We're going to sell Paul Brothers. Paul, I want to let you be aware of one thing, and it might be a reason why I'm willing to sell it for $125. This thing is beautiful. It's a gatefold. The vinyl is pristine. It is near mint. It's perfect. It's standard from MoFi. It does have a sing split that runs from here to here on the second part of the gatefold where the record's stored. So let me pull that out And the way I'm going to store it from here on out, of course, it's in an anti-static. It's in a MoFi anti-static. It has the original warranty and solicitation forms. I'm going to keep it behind the jacket so that doesn't have any more damage to it. If you're okay with that, I'm okay selling it for $125. So just let me know. And that's the way it will be stored, and of course when it's shipped to you or when you come pick up. That's a beautiful near mint vinyl though. $125. We'll make sure Paul wants to say yes for that. Still waiting for Jeff to say he's a first-time buyer. Kyle Morgan says BHC $12. BHC. What was BHC? Beverly Hills Cop. Sell that to Kyle Morgan for $12. Sell Hector Van Halen for $10. Well, I don't say that too often. Sell Hector Van Halen for $10. Next question was condition on Dylan. Condition on Dylan. That was times they are changing. That was, we've graded it EX. Let me give it a thorough examination. So Paul said sold. That's Clapton 125. Well, it's not a bad looking copy, especially for what it is. It has a pretty noticeable scuff right there. Definitely no feelers on it or it wouldn't be EX. Side 1's actually really nice. Side 1 has almost no marks. There's a couple scuffs on side 2. That's what brought it down to an EX. That has the original inner sleeve with it. That's $49.99. Bob Dylan, times they are changing. Next comment was Skylar Queen. I have no Queen in this crate. Let's see. Allison said 35 on Guns N' Roses. I can't sell it for 35, but Allison, I'll make you a deal on it. I don't know. I'm waiting to see if Jeff Capri, he just opened our message. Okay. Well, if we hear, let's wait, make sure we hear back from him. James Bragg said 5 on Chicago. Sell that to James Bragg for 5. Then Wayne Titsworth said 40 on Soft Machine. 40? Wayne, you're getting half off, not confused with new arrivals. My best price on this tonight is $70. $70. Colin Butler said 18 on Head. It is VG, yes. Near mint, we'd be talking what, 150? Head, 18, Colin Butler. I will say that for, I can't quite do that, $29.99. This is not an easy record to get. I'll say that for $22 though, Colin, $22. And sell Brent Rabley Dylan for $42. 22 on that, Colin. 70 on this, Wayne. And Colin said 18. He says, hi, I'm on a plane with sound off. Didn't hear the price for Guns N' Roses. Okay, we might want to let him know it's $49.99. If not, Allison, I don't want to take any less than $49.99 right now for Guns N' Roses. So, Allison, if you think you want it and things don't work out with Jeff, then let me know, and we'll put you down for it. If not, I'll show it again tomorrow night, or I'll put it up for auction. So, David Bowie, this is one I pulled out. I was going to auction it. We had EX on it, $74.99. This is a 1972 OG Rockaway press. Orange label, EX vinyl, $74.99 on Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. That is available. That's one. I had it laying over here on top of our t-shirts to auction, and I'll just go ahead and show it if anybody wants it. That's Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, if anybody wants that one. Or wants to make an offer on it. No half-off crate tonight. We need to stop. Trust me, by the end of the week, we will make up for half-off records. Right, Tanner? Okay. All right. Well, if he does want it, it's $49. If not, okay, he don't want it. Okay, so that Guns N' Roses is still available. That's what I was worried about. He says if he doesn't want it, sell it to Allison for $45. Allison Campbell, you get it for $45. Wayne, I will sell you Spock for $20. Now, you can't say no to that, Wayne. Wayne was just in here earlier. He was leaving when we were closing. $20, Wayne. Look at that. 65 on Bowie. Auction it later. Auction it tomorrow. Sell it to Brent now for 65. Sell to Brent now for $65. David Bowie. Brent, that's sold to you. Well, y'all get some heck of some deals late, don't you? That's probably why y'all stay up. Eric Clapton bootleg price. Gary Samuels, that's a VG copy for $24.99. VG copy, $24.99. Wow, the first track is Hello, Old Friend. And he's doing Badge and Knocking on Heaven's Door. Tell the Truth. Jam. Can't Find My Way Home. What in the world is going on here? I've never seen a track list like that from Clapton. 1972. That is $24.99. Wayne, sell Wayne Leonard Nimoy for $20. Sell Gary Samuels the Eric Clapton bootleg for $20. But let's set that aside because I want to give that a listen. I actually was going to listen to a lot of these bootlegs tonight if I have time and try to figure out when the concert is, how good it sounds, and I can let y'all know, especially on the Beatles ones we have. But yeah, look at that track list. That's some interesting stuff. Blues Power, Whole Lot of Shaking, Can't Find My Way Home, Knocking on Heaven's Door, Badge, and that's some great stuff. So that's Gary's for $20. Wayne Titsworth got the Spock for $20. Of course, Colin, you were second. The Soft Machine is a VG copy, $79.99, 1968 uncensored cover. And Simon & Garfunkel's Greatest Hits is John. My best price on this is $30. $30. We've got it stickered for more. I put it up for a $35 start, but I will take $30 for it. And Colin, yes, you got head. You got the Monkey's Head for $22. Here's what's left in here. Soft Machine, Led Zeppelin, Mystic Number, Devo, Elvis Costello, Ultravox, The Knack, Loverboy, Captain Beyond, Ronnie Hawkins, Warren Zevon, and Lou Reed. Can't believe no one made an offer on this. This is Lou Reed self-titled. Lou Reed self-titled from 1972 Orange RCA label. Hey, look, another empty crate. One more vintage crate. I can't do it. Or can I, Tanner? Tanner says we'll be back tomorrow. Sure. Let me show y'all some stuff I pulled out to auction and we didn't get to. Okay? Here's some stuff that I pulled out. Here's a Kansas record that I had never seen before. I got to figure out what that is exactly. I had a Velvet Underground pulled, a Neutral Milk Hotel, which is the OG from 1998. Yes, an OG Neutral Milk Hotel. That is very desirable. I got to put that in a hot picture. Alice Cooper bootleg. I had that pulled to auction. I had Iggy Pop Live. This is some stuff to get you back for tomorrow, right? And look, Iggy Pop and James Williamson, Kill City on green vinyl. Very, very cool. Tracks on Devo. And let's see here. Susie made an offer for $20 for Loverboy and The Knack. Was that in the check condition bin? If so, go ahead and sell those to Susie for $20. Susie, those are sold to you for $20. And anything else. Also, if anybody wants these auctions, I technically haven't ended them. Rainbow is a $45 buy it now, straight between the eyes. Rainbow, straight between the eyes. That's a buy it now if anybody wants it. Does have a rip at the bottom of the obi, near mint pristine vinyl. And Rolling Stones Still Life. Rolling Stones Still Life is also a $45 buy it now. Those are $45 buy it nows. All these right here I just showed, we'll do those tomorrow night. They'll probably put up for auction. If not, they'll get slipped in a crate somewhere, so be ready. Captain Beyond is VG Plus $19.99. Brent says Enter Sandman. He's got to go to sleep. Van Halen Japanese. I've got one Van Halen Japanese record I did not put up for auction. I will show it. And that is Van Halen 2. It's EX condition. It's not perfect. It's EX. It's $59.99. Who asked? Mark Shelton. EX Van Halen. Japanese pressing. Van Halen 2. $59.99. JJ Wilson said sold on Captain Beyond. Sell that to JJ Wilson. Sticker. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight. That's the end of the show. We'll be doing this again tomorrow at 7. All new stuff. I got 4 crates of new arrivals I didn't even go through tonight. Lots of new vinyl being delivered. I've got to order a ton of new vinyl tonight that will be here for Thursday night's show. So, new arrivals Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Texas collections, Murfreesboro collections, Tampa. We've got unbelievable stuff to price, just like this. Bowling Green. We'll keep churning it out. It's about time for me to go buy some more, though. I'm about to start getting on the phone and getting some more collections bought. So, thanks, everybody, for watching. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.